You ready for this?
Yeah.
I gotta tell you guys, we were back there watching the sizzle reels and they were excited. It was awesome. We're gonna start off with just a question for me here, and I want to know what your life has been like since Stranger Things. You guys came into this on the last season. Has your life changed? Can you go to the coffee shop?
That's assuming we go outside?
Yeah, it's definitely, it's just, it's a completely different way of life now. It's like Grace just said, it's like I, sort of kind of become a little bit of a recluse, just because it's interesting, and there's, it's like there's nothing, it's all love. You feel me? That's what it is. It's all love. So like I can't. It is. It's crazy. It's nuts.
One of the things that I love about your characters in the season is that you're representing groups that maybe weren't represented earlier in the show. We've got Hell Cheer that's popped up. Yeah. And they never had a pizza delivery guy either.
Yeah, no, they didn't. No, that's true. Yeah. And even though that's all those kids ate, right? They'd always show up with the pizza already there. Yeah.
No, it's been awesome. I think one of the things that I loved about Stranger Things is that is about. I'm 3 years too young to be that cast, but that is me and that is my friends. And along the way, we took on the offcasts, and so I love that that's kind of what this show is about. Is a group of kids who expanding their friendships as well as. Saving the world. But that's not a big deal. How much do you guys connect with those characters? Are they anything like you in real life? Was there a lot of, or is it just like, okay, it's another part, it's another thing? And do people expect you to be those guys?
I think I'm a bit stronger than Chrissy, but I think I could take Vecna.
I mean, I definitely, I don't know if it counts as connecting, but I kind of wish I was more like the character, because there's a lot of time. I mean, I do know that he was probably the only guy in the whole thing that was like, normal, and everybody else was completely desensitized to the fact that they were, there's a moment where we're burying a human body out in the desert, and we're all, it's like me and Charlie's character, we're driving this van across state lines with kids in the back, it's like pretty nuts, man, what we're getting into. And yeah, and like, everyone's like, it's okay, it's not that big of a deal. And I'm like, the only guy that's fucking freaking out. Like, his way of dealing with it is, you know what, man, I'm gonna go, yeah. Go do something, you know what I mean? And then that'll bring me back to I wish I could do that, like, because, normally it never ends for me. I'm always a little inside, there's always something nervous in there, so it's something that I wish I could, be more like, fuck it's fine. Everything's bad, that's fine. Yeah.
All right, guys, let's start getting some of the questions down below. We have some questions.
Okay, so I have a question for both of you. First, Eduardo, would you cut your hair for the right role? And then, Grace, have you seen all the remixes of the Chrissy Wake Up, and what do you think of it?
Yeah, it's got to be a whole conversation, I definitely, it would, if it's like, I always use this example, if it was like David Fincher, was like, hey man, I'm doing, the new Alien movie, you gotta shave your head bald though because it's on a prison planet and you know they got a lice problem and stuff. Is that cool? Of course, you know, of course. And then the unfortunate thing is you find out, you know, what the studio sort of did with that movie, and you know it's not that, you know, no, people don't really like Alien 3. Sometimes I watch it and I can see where there was David Fincher, then I can see where the studio came in. But that's the thing, is it's gotta be a whole conversation. Even then, you never know how it's gonna turn out, so it's always gonna be a gamble.
Same.
Yes, I have heard all the Chrissy remixes. I think it's so cool. I think I'll be singing Chrissy Wake Up way past everybody else.
My question's for Eduardo. If your character were to die next season, how would you want it to happen?
Let's see, how would I, it's gotta be good, man. There's so many deaths in movies that like, you know, I'll watch it, I'm like, damn, that's a crazy good one. You know, like what's his name, Quentin in Jaws, how he slowly is kicking, and he's just like, no, so bad, and that fucker's just doing this. And it finally grabs him, like something like that, or it could be that, or it could be like, I don't know, man. It'd be something like that. Maybe some. Let's see, what's a good? Yo, you know what's a good death in a movie? Sorry, I don't know if you guys would like this, but it'd be fucking amazing to do it again. The guy in RoboCop, the one that slams into the vat of chemicals, and he comes out. And then Red Foreman drives right through him, and he fucking explodes. That'd be fucking crazy. That'd be sick. Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah, like a xenomorph. Yeah, burst through my chest. That'd be amazing too, right? Or get spine ripped like Predator. Yeah, that would be the best. Yeah, there you go. I think that's the one. I'd pull. Yeah, what's his name? I forgot his name. In the first Predator, when he he pulls up, he throws his gun, and he grabs a knife and he cuts into his chest, and he's just like watching it happen. That guy, I'd like to go out like that. Yeah. I'll get Rambo 3 buff for that one though.
Hi, my name is Joseph, and thank you both for being here and for what you've made. I wondered if you guys enjoy the 80s things like I did growing up.
I mean, I grew up with my dad solo parenting me, so yeah, I grew up on everything hip. Kind of like a carbon copy.
Of course, man. All of that stuff is so influential, man, and it's timeless. It's so crazy. Like, it's a big chunk of my life, and I mean, like the movies, the music, right, all that stuff, the toys, all that shit. It's like a lot of it is my personality. You know what I mean? So it's I don't know if that's answering your question, but yes, it's all, you know, it's all a big part of me. So absolutely, I do love it all.
Well, and I think the 80s.
Thank you.
The 80s were an interesting time for those who grew up in it because we didn't realize that it was the dawn of the new kind of films. Jaws was Jaws, you know, Star Wars was Star Wars, you know, and 40 years later.
Both of those came out in the 70s, but
All right, you're right.
I'm just kidding.
Empire Strikes Back, Goonies,
There you go. Yeah. So okay, start naming Empire.
Man, you're the hardest guest I've ever. Here we go.
Hi, my name's Scarlett. I'm very excited. I was gonna ask, who was your first celebrity crush?
First celebrity crush, right?
Yeah,
For
for both of you.
okay. Do you want to?
I think Keira Knightley.
you know what? One thing. How about we introduce Gaten Matarazzo?
So sorry I'm late. But we're here now. I'm short. Whoa. Love you guys. Yay. Let's do this.
It's all good. We were just talking about our first celebrity crushes. What was your first celebrity crush?
That's a good start. My first celebrity crush. Ooh, that's a hard one. I'm not sure. It was probably Carrie Fisher in Star Wars. But it also could have been Harrison Ford in Star Wars. For sure. Yeah, I feel like those are respectful.
Those are good. Yeah, those are great. I don't know. Mine was. It was a multiple. I think my first rap owner was Nicole Kidman in Batman Forever. Yo, that fucking booty call she does with the bat signal, man. It's like, dude, it's the best way to use a bat signal. It's amazing.
Great.
Anyway.
This question is for all of you, and this is the big cheese of all of the questions that everybody is dying to know.
The big cheese.
Xbox or PlayStation?
Oh. Okay, so I'm gonna pick PlayStation.
Wrong!
I would rather be, I don't know, I bring my games everywhere, so I guess I'd rather just have a Switch, but I know that wasn't possible. It's easier, and I'm a Zelda freak, but I see someone that is literally flipping out over me saying that. I'm like, alright. Cool, yeah.
What about you, Grace?
I grew up on Xbox, but I'm PlayStation now.
Yeah.
Dang it, Xbox, come on.
Right now I was a Nintendo kid growing up for sure. I don't know, Xbox, PlayStation, man, Sega, dude, fuck it. Sega Genesis. Sega Genesis, yo. Are you kidding me? What was that?
I heard six.
I'm sorry, 26.
Guys, that's sorry. Like now you're just trying to be like different. I like it when you can follow.
Commodore 64.
Nintendo Switch!
I want you guys to know something though.
What was that?
You guys can actually have both. We can go both ways on this.
Yeah, with the Xbox and PlayStation, it can definitely go both ways. It can go all the ways, man.
There's pros and cons.
Yeah, there's so many. That's the thing. There's like, what's fucking annoying is that there's exclusives. So it's like, like Halo, for instance. That fucking game's awesome, man. That's the only reason why I want to get an Xbox because I already have.
And then you get an Xbox.
Yeah, because I want to get because I already have a PlayStation. I feel like an ignorant dingus. I'm like, why do I? That's so insane to have. I don't know. I feel I don't come from that. So that's why I'm like, I feel like it's crazy to have that. You know, to have both the Xbox and the PlayStation. At least the newest ones. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Word.
My name is Lila, and my question is for all of you. Who makes you laugh the most on set?
Were any of us on set together?
No. But,
Like, did any of us film a lot of stuff together? We had like
I
a
met
scene.
you on set.
No, of course I met you on set. There's this one scene where me and Finn had to like hightail it up a hill, and then like it pans over to you looking all scared, like I need drugs.
You were fucking funny.
Yeah, we really, really running, and I didn't like it. No, I did not like it. It was not fun. Me and Finn both were like, this is not what we signed up for. And they were like, but we were still in frame, so we had to keep going. So I think that's the only time I ever even worked with you in a scene on set. And we actually had, we did have a scene together.
We kind of did. It was the last thing.
It was the last thing.
But
Right.
that was the weirdest
Big
thing ever for me.
reunion,
Because everyone's reuniting and I was just standing off to the side. And dude, that whole day, I kept asking the Duffers, I was like, hey man, you don't want me to maybe Finn's mom says, who's that guy? And then and then Finn's like, oh mom, this is our guy, he drove us here, so
Yeah.
something like that. And they're like, no, it's okay, you just stand right there. And I was like,
Mushrooms.
yeah, and then at the end you're picking mushrooms. I remember I was like, okay, all right. I don't know.
So out of us, I guess we have to work on set more before we realize who we're gonna make.
I mean, I did a whole movie with Eduardo, so I guess I gotta pick
I guess maybe for individually, when you guys were working, who made you laugh the most? For me, I think it might have been Noah, and he wasn't trying to though. He wasn't trying to be funny, but that fucking guy will say some funny, wild ass shit. And it's so funny. It's great. It's great laughing at him, but he's just, dude, he's such a good sport, man. He's such a good
I
sport.
love that kid. I'd probably pick Joe Carey. I love the cheering. It's I don't know why. I just find it really yeah, he's here. No.
I think Mason for the same reason as Noah. He was never intentionally trying to be funny,
But he's one of the funniest people I think I've ever met. Amazing.
Hi, my name is Asa, and my question is, what are your thoughts and feelings on how the season ended with all the emotions, the loss, and how it's segueing into just the pure destruction? What are your thoughts and feelings on
Great
everything?
question. Oh man. Anybody else want to start?
I'll let you guys answer this.
You want? Okay, cool.
I kind of spaced. I'm so sorry.
Okay, no, this is great. I feel like you might get the question once I answer it, and then you'll be like, yeah. So I'm really excited because this was such a huge season, and for it to end the way it did is quite different than the previous three. We usually do end on a relative high note at the end of seasons with a sprinkling of uh-oh, this could kill you, but we don't know about it yet. But now with this one, we finish and it's hey, everything can kill everybody, and this is gonna be really rough for the next couple months, it looks like. And that's really, really cool. It's cool to have it ended like that you can only imagine will segue into immediate action into the next one. There doesn't seem, we don't know what's in store, I don't know what's been written, but I can only imagine there's not gonna be much hey, let's play Uno and then figure some stuff out. But, I feel we're gonna,
What board game are they going to use this time to figure out how to beat the guy?
It's great, thanks, Asa. I just worked with a guy named Asa, and he's amazing, and now I love that name, and so now I love everybody with that name. So, congrats on having a cool name, Asa.
Hi, I'm Judith. That was my sister, the cool chick. I was wondering, what is the longest amount of time you each spent in the makeup artist chair, especially with the special effects makeup? Also, you're all so much prettier in person that I'm geeking out.
You're amazing. Thank you, Judith. What's so long as you guys been in the hair and makeup chair?
I spent a few hours in the makeup chair every day last year for a movie where I turned into a dragonfly.
Oh, cute. Okay, that could do it.
Wait, hold on, explain.
I actually don't know if I'm allowed to say that.
Is this a new spin on The Fly? So that's
No.
whoa, you turn into a dragonfly. Or is this a new Animorphs?
Wait, stop talking about it.
New Animorphs confirmed. New Animorphs confirmed. IGN.
This is the only job where someone can say hey, I was in the chair for a couple hours because I had to turn into a dragonfly, and everyone's like, Like every other job, people are like, what? What are you? All right, but no, I haven't spent long. Like they just put a hat on and they're like, you're good. Sometimes they take way too long for no reason. Like for season 4, they like brushed back my hair and like straightened it out in the back and then clipped it down and then like separated a curl and then put the hat on and then like did like a bunch of stuff like the back. I'm like, guys, why are we doing that? I'm putting a hat on. Like they're like, we don't want it to like sit up. I'm like, it's a tight hat. Like my hair isn't like so big that like you gotta put a hat on. It's gonna like spring upwards. It's like, it was so weird. But it took like 20 minutes for like no reason. And then one day I was late to set, as very much as I was late to this. And I put on the hat really quickly, and then they got the curl, and they did it without doing like all like the straightening stuff. And I was like, is it good? Like, yeah, it's good. I'm like, why didn't we do this? For like 6 months, but before this. But yeah, that's it for me.
I think, I mean, obviously, like Grace just said, she fucking had to become a dragonfly. I can't imagine what it takes, you know, with all the practical stuff. I would love to do something like that. So that's amazing you're able to do that. The most was probably when they were putting on the contacts for me the first time. So I was wearing contacts and to make my eyes look all, you know, bloodshot. Like I had done a certain something, right? And so maybe the first couple times when I had to put them on, it wasn't like it took me like 4 hours, but it was just like one of those things where I had to like, they sort of had to like, you ever watch, what is it, Clockwork Orange? If they would have done that to me, they would have gotten it done like this. But like, the whole time I was like squeezing like a dog toy or something, and they're just like peeling my eyelids back, trying to put them on. I was not used to that.
I feel like that's a little overkill. Like I think for the Big Lebowski, like Jeff Bridges would ask and be like, hey, did he, you know, smoke things before the scene? And then like the director would be like, come on. And then like the director would be like, yeah, probably. And then he'd turn around and he'd rub his eyes really, really quickly and then he'd be in it. Like I feel like that's all you needed. Like it's not like you really do anything. The contacts, I think there were contacts.
Yeah, me and then Charlie as well. In some moments when he had to look a certain way, like the dinner.
No way.
That's funny. We're all there and eating the risotto or whatever. Yeah.
Risotto.
So Charlie was telling me too. He was like, "How was he putting them on?" And I was telling him, "Oh, it's crazy." And he's like, "Oh, really?" And then when he got him done, he came out of the trailer like, "Dude, yeah, it's so insane. Keep your eyes open." I'm like, "Ugh." They're like, "Just open your eye." And I'm like, I'm trying so hard, but I feel like my body is like, "No, dude, like it's fighting, like, you know, something." It's so crazy. Shout out people who put on contacts every day. Man, that's crazy, bro. You gotta like water them every 15 minutes.
I'd stick with glasses.
We had Netflix money, man. We had a whole lens camp there, dude. Like just in charge of putting drops in my eyes. It's insane.
Thank you. Hello.
This was for all of you. If all of you guys were in a zombie apocalypse, who would be the first one to die?
I like you. You're cool, dude.
It's crazy.
Who's first to die? I feel like I was expecting to be like, who do you think would last the longest, or like, how are you gonna survive? He's like, which one of you is kicking the bucket first? Let's be straightforward. Who do you think?
Let's see. First one out of us three. Okay. All right.
Like Eduardo, for sure.
I guess I'm done.
I think you'd probably do pretty good.
Does the crowd?
Grace, I think you'd be pretty good at it.
Yeah, I think I'm like the sole survivor.
I think you'd be pretty good at that.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to. I don't know. I feel like if that's happening, and like, because you know, when that goes down, it's just like, it's not like you can like make good friends anymore. Because like that would stink to have really, really good friends, and then like the next day, like, hey, let's play some video games, and the next day, they're being eaten alive. It's like, I wish I didn't become close with you. So I wouldn't want to deal with that. I'd probably just be like a loner, and I wouldn't last long. So I might put myself on the chopping block.
I love that it's the end of the world. They're like, I can't make good friends. Like, not for the sake of like, I can't trust people. It's like, oh man, nobody wants to play with me. They're like, oh man, I gotta watch my back now because I don't know if that guy's gonna kill me and steal my life.
That's what makes life worth living, dude, is good people that you love. And when they're being eaten left and right, it's a bit of a bummer. I wouldn't do well.
He goes first.
I go first.
Thank you. Me and Grace will turn into dragonflies.
Hi. How are you? Good.
What's the weirdest thing you've ever eaten?
I ate a cricket taco. Oh yeah, this was for real. Like I wasn't ready for that, but I was in Mexico City, and I was doing like, great. Anyone here from Mexico City? Yeah, that's cool. But it was weird. The first one came over there, and I was like, oh, you're from Mexico City. Then the second one came from back there, and I was like, whoa, you're fast. But I was eating dinner. It's really, really cool. Like we were like sort of like this like cave, and it was awesome. And there was like old like ancient like writings on the wall and stuff that were like preserved, and it was like really, really cool. And then they were like, and this is what some people would eat, and they'd eat crickets, and then they put it in like a taco, with, like guac, and surprisingly, they tasted very earthy. I was like, that's odd. And they're like, yeah, they taste like what they eat. They tasted like grass. It was bananas. It was crickets. It wasn't bananas. But
I was like, what?
No, it was actually pretty good. I recommend it, but don't just go eating crickets. Like, oh, this, like, right? Yeah, but that's it for me. Weirdest thing I've eaten.
I'm trying to think of, I'm still trying to work on the weirdest thing that I've eaten. What about you, Grace? What's the
I
weirdest
didn't
thing?
crickets, but I think the weirdest thing I did was when I was little, I ate coins.
Oh.
It was like my
Are you
this is my
okay?
savings for when I'm older. I don't think I understood how the heck that
But like, in your colon. That's weird.
I've seen an episode of that on My Strange Addictions. Always ate, like legitimate coins. So you're not out there, okay? It's a pretty normal thing. No, you're not alone. I think.
Did anyone else do that?
No. No. That's too many hands.
That was an honest look. Hey, for sure you can eat coins.
Shoot up. Wait, did you swallow these coins?
Yes.
What kind of coins? Is that really important? Were they like pennies? Or are we talking like toonies from like Canada?
I mean,
like,
dimes worth more, right?
Yeah. Dimes? Okay, those are respectful.
They're smaller than pennies and they're worth more.
I like that you thought about it. You're like, I can save more room with higher value coins.
Oh man, that's crazy. I can't top that.
I've got to ask you, did you keep track of what came in when what went out?
Did you poop coins, dude?
That was a bad 5-year-old bank teller.
Man, this is a big one. I feel like this is like $1.50.
I'm short. I think you got $1. Hold on. Give me 10 minutes. The weirdest thing, maybe like Long John Silver's. That's probably it, man. Don't do that.
You okay?
That's it's like hanging out with friends and their family. You know, they bought it, and I was like, oh, I can do that again.
Fast food fish is really scary sometimes. That is a rough go. Was it good?
It wasn't memorable, man. Never did it again.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Hi. So, what was the hardest, this is for all three of you, what's the hardest scene you guys have ever had to film?
Oh, it's a good question. There was a bunch of really hard scenes in season 4 for me, for sure. There was a lot of stuff that was like took a lot of time, and a lot of thought went into it, and you know, you have to like access some emotional spaces to deal with pretty scary stuff that's going on and make it realistic, because I mean, it's not every day that you would experience something like that in real life. But also, some of the hardest scenes are like the most mundane little things where you wouldn't expect that you're gonna go and be like, oh, this is gonna be a quick day, and you go and you're like, I'm gonna jump through this wall and run away forever. I'm trying to think of something like that. There was a scene in season 2 where we had to get out, spoilers, we had to get out of the tunnels that were being dug through Hawkins, that the Demodogs, I don't know, like, I like to think that the Demodogs like just like dug the tunnels like dogs do under fences. I don't think that's what happened, but like I always like to think of it like that. That's kind of cute. But no, we had to like get out of the tunnels, and like all of the lights on the car like turn on, because like that's when like 11's like closing the gate. And for some reason it was like 3 o'clock in the morning, and I was tired, and they had us like all turn around and look at the light, but I just kept not doing that. Like I just kept like doing it like wrong, I guess. And I thought I was doing it good, I really did. And then after they would yell, they'd be like, Gaten, please turn with them. I'm like, I'm trying, I am. And I just didn't expect it, and I cried. But it was like 3:30 in the morning. I was tired. Everyone's cried on set before. You cried on set before, right? It's okay to cry. It sucks when you do it in front of like 300 people. But yeah, it's good. That's for me.
That's funny. What about you, Grace?
You don't know?
Can't come up with it right now.
There's some really hard stuff to do this season for sure.
But that stuff I feel like is easy. Like you said, I think the hard stuff is really like, okay, so in this scene there's no lines, you just have to pick up your keys and exit the door. And for some reason those ones always take the longest.
Yeah, insurance. I can't stand insurance, man. Oh God, you pick up a card and hold it. It's like, dude.
It's like too close, too close.
Yeah, it's so cool.
I had so many videos in season 2 where I was doing like the dart stuff when he was like a little tadpole, and it was just like a silver ball, and I would just like look at it and be like, whoa, and like talk to it, and he'd be like, it's like a weird alien. I'm like, I think I got it, and I was just looking at it like a ball, like it just looked like a fushigi. It pretty much was. I was just talking about these with my girlfriend like 3 days ago.
That's so
crazy
good,
that you brought that up.
That's hilarious.
Oh my God. Anybody remember those? Like the biggest scam on planet Earth? Where, like, they had like people like doing like weird like like tricks with this dumb ball, and they cost it, and it's only for like $7,000.
Impress all your friends. Okay. People that can like do backflips like on the spot. It's like, well, I got a fushigi. Like,
yeah, but I had one of those, and it was dart, and it disappointed for sure. Yeah, it was not worth the $50. It was literally $50.
Hey, Gaten, I have a question.
Shoot.
I want to ask you about, I think, a scene that we all want to know about.
Oh no.
When you're sitting on top of that caravan, you're watching the guitar solo.
Oh yes.
Were you really that excited?
Was it really what?
Excited? I mean, you look like it is like you.
Oh, it was a complete bop and a half. I just felt really bad because we were like on top of this trailer in like a real neighborhood. Like in the middle of the night. Yeah, we filmed that like, and I was like, and there was like a scene like after that where spoilers. This is actually who hasn't seen season 4. Why are you? Oh, I was just like literally I was just about to ask a question. Well, something bad happens, and I have to go to the bad thing that's happening, and I'm screaming a lot while doing it, and it's like 4:30 in the morning, and like, yeah, really scream. I'm like, okay, and so I'm like running, and then like we stop, we do it over and over again. I'm like, this sucks. Yeah, so I just felt it was awesome, and I just felt bad. But yeah, that was pretty much it when I was doing that. That was crazy. Amazing. That's it for me. I don't know where we were.
no worries, no worries. All right.
Hi. So I have a question. What advice would you give to people who want to get into an acting career? What advice would you give?
Ooh, I don't know. Jesus Christ. I wish it was like, yo, there's this book. Go check it out. That's exactly how to do it. This is exactly how to go about it. It's insane, man. who knows, man? I'm still trying to figure it out, you know? I still am trying to figure it out as I go. I don't really feel like I've made it yet. I don't feel anything like I'm still hungry, and I don't know if it's ever gonna, dry up for me.
Satisfied.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll ever, satisfy that hunger. But as far as advice, I don't know. Maybe like, if you want it, if you really believe in yourself, and if you do have a passion for it, meaning you care about the art form, right? Meaning you would do it, if you could do it for the rest of your life and be happy with absolutely no disregard for finances or fame or anything like that, then by all means go out there and get it as however you can, whether it's on stage or screen or whatever, or both at the same time. It's like, yeah, it's obviously like they always say, it's a tough business or whatever, and absolutely it is, man. And so many things in life are so difficult, so it's like, it's so crazy that like certain jobs or careers get wrapped up and they say, oh, it's so hard, when it's like, what the hell isn't hard, What in life isn't hard? Everything is hard. Have you ever bust tables before? Like I used to bust tables. That is hard work, yo. That is crazy. And even then I was grateful because like when I was busting tables, I'd bring the stuff to the back and I'd see what the dishwashers were doing. And that would look like hard work. And I was like, man, see, at least I'm just picking up the stuff and then pretend smiling to some people while I take the stuff back, and I'm not in the back with scorching hot water getting these dishes washed and getting yelled at by my manager or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, because those dishes don't get washed, people don't get served. So it's like, that's
Every job has its...
Every job is hard, so it's like, if you want to do the acting stuff or whatever job you want to do in life, dog, if you really want, just go out there and try, man. That's it. All you gotta do is try, keep failing, keep trying, that's it. You never know where you'll end up, man.
You get back up every time. My answer was not gonna be that nice. Not gonna be like that well thought out, and I was gonna be like, I don't know. Auditions are crazy.
My question is, who's your favorite character and who's your least favorite character? Also, for favorite character, you cannot choose you.
Why? Ready? It's like, you can't choose yourself. I'm trying to swallow my ego.
What about you, Grace?
Oh, Jesus.
Who's your favorite one?
Nah, there's an answer. For sure. I don't know. Who's my favorite character? Can't choose Dustin. You guys could choose Dustin, I'm just saying. I'm gonna pick Steve. I just like did the State of the Union. Like that was great. I was like, yes! Steve. I think my least favorite. That's messed up. Oh no, I get to choose. People are yelling names at me. I'm gonna pick. Least favorite? I don't want to pick like a bad guy because I think that those characters are awesome. You know what I mean? Like it's not necessarily about like your least favorite character being someone that's like does bad things in the show because like that's what makes shows like exciting. So like you're saying Vecna, like Vecna's probably one of my favorite characters in the show's like history. So I'm gonna pick. Oh man.
You have to pick one?
You gotta pick one? What the crap is that?
You have to pick one.
Who's that Argyle dude?
My favorite character's always been Dustin.
Oh,
It's okay. Never meet your heroes, guys.
Least favorite?
Let's see. Least favorite. Jesus Christ. No, I mean, but like I said, my favorite always has been Dustin, right, of the original, crew. But I think in this season, the guy that like, fuck, man, I was like, dude, I need to see. So sorry. The guy that I need to see more of is what's his name? Nikolai. What was his character? Is it Yudi? No. Was that his name? The pilot? Yes. Yeah. Nick, dude. I mean, Nikolai is Nico's just such a nice guy in person, and like, dude, he's so funny in the show,
good.
man. He's so underrated, man. I loved him so much. But least favorite.
It's really hard to say.
Least favorite.
Say one.
Least favorite.
Say it.
Least favorite. Not the person, okay, and not even the character. Maybe I just don't like the part when he says it was the uncle when he's talking to Natalia.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, he kills folks, like that Michael Myers guy. And I was like, Freddy Krueger, man. Why did you say Freddy Krueger?
Freddy Krueger.
He's like, the Michael Myers guy. What, was it too on the nose? Is that why they didn't say that?
Maybe, because I feel like Victor didn't at that point know that it was like a dream mindscape type murder type, you know what I mean?
But I think that was after we saw the way Chrissy went out. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I was like,
so. Yeah.
Maybe, you know what my least favorite maybe, man? Least favorite or the Duffers, dude. Come on, dude.
Yeah, I second that.
That's who it is, not the uncle. It's just the Duffers. No.
Next season, Gaten will be replaced.
Yeah, they're gonna hire Danny Trejo to play me in the next one.
All right, Grace. Unfortunately, if you could give us your answers, then we're gonna have to wrap it up.
No. I'm so sorry, Grace. I was shut the movie. I'm sorry. I talked to you.
My favorites, I think, are Erica, Dustin, and Eddie. And we don't have time for me to have a least favorite.
No, we
No, we don't have time for
They do. They just put. Look, they keep adding time on the clock. Now it's going up.
It's going up.
We're on that planet, Interstellar, right now. That's right.
I thought we have 20 seconds left. We have 21 seconds. We have 22 seconds left.
overtime. Like we're
Yeah, we're in overtime right now.
Yeah.
It's all on you. Good evening.
What's going on?
Okay, fine. Look, I love Mason as a person and I love his acting, but Jason is a guy.
I didn't say that.
My guy just loved you, though. That was all it was.
I think he loved the idea of being a hero.
Oh, okay.
I still think it was pretty awful to like find out that his girlfriend was murdered.
Yeah,
like even if it
the guy
was like a
has no
superficial
idea.
relationship, that's still something. I feel like Jason gets way too much hate. Yeah, he gets way too much hate. He literally watches something happen to an extent. Imagine you see somebody get levitated and obliterated in the middle of the air. You know what happens to your girlfriend, and you think you have a suspect of some kind.
It's the thing is like, as an audience, you know what's happening.
Yeah,
But
so
that
of course
character
you're
doesn't know what's
can't
happening.
imagine.
That character has no clue.
Absolutely too much hate, but also because like he gets too much hate, and like especially considering like all the love that like Billy gets, even though he's also done some awful stuff and said awful things.
His fans too.
No, I know, but like people hate on Jason for sure, and I'm like,
It's the arc.
yeah, I guess so. I think it's great. I think Mason does it beautifully.
Yeah.
That's a hard character to play.
Yeah.
Well, guys, we're at 0.
Can you please give a huge round of applause here for the cast of Stranger Things? Wait.
I want to stay. Absolutely.
All right, guys, we're gonna do something right here. We're gonna do a group photo. So pull out all your cell phones right now. Turn on the flashlights. You guys, you three stand right here. All right here, guys. Come on up here. All right, turn around. Right here. Come on up. On the count of 3, I want you guys to go nuts. We're gonna do 2 photos. All right, no, turn around and look right at the camera, right behind you, right here. Yep, right here. Face the camera. Ready, guys? I count 3. We're gonna do 2 of them. 1, 2, 3. Okay, one more, guys. One more. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Please give a huge round of applause for the cast of Stranger Things.